Hey, it's Angie with News OK. You know, for more than 80 years, the Harlem Globetrotters have been entertaining fans, and we have a 6-year veteran with us today, Mr. Hotshot Branch. Thank you so much for joining us.
How you doing?
I am good. I am so pumped that you are here.
I'm so happy to be here.
To meet a real Harlem Globetrotter. Wow, fabulous. All right, tell us how you got started.
Well, we have a talent scout that goes out and scout talent, and my particular instinct came in, and the Globetrotters was doing something called a competitive tour. They go out and play college teams and playing Olympic teams.
Yeah.
And they was actually training, getting ready, and I was still in Houston, getting ready to go to Europe, and at the gym working out, and they needed some guys to scrimmage against.
Wow.
And so we scrimmaged them, and
wow.
they got a piece of the shot during that time, and I was under contract in Spain, so I left, and they called me up and invited me in once my contract was over, and we sat down and talked, and I got involved with them, and I really didn't know the in-depth history of what the Globetrotters was about. I watched them, but I just didn't know exactly everything that they do, and once I got in and seen a lot of things they're responsible for, things that they do in the community, how people look at them and project them, I'm getting everything I want as a professional basketball player. I play every single day. I go out, entertain, touch lives every place that I go. And then it's a job that I wake up every morning and say, I love my job.
I bet. And you actually were at Baylor and graduated from Baylor. So then you obviously have been with the Harlem Globetrotters for 6 years. And you've had some great experiences. What's kind of something memorable for you?
Well, my very first time with the Globetrotters, we went out to the World Trade Center. Right, like 2 months after that happened.
Wow.
And went out there on those grounds, and going to Europe and going to places. I played in Europe after I left Baylor, and everybody knew you if they knew you from the local team or something like that. But being with the Globetrotters, they saw that and it was like, wow, Globetrotters. They start speaking English and everything.
Wow.
That's how happy they was to see us. And I was like, wow. One team we was playing in Italy, and just flew in from London, and the Italian airline was on strike. And the game was at 9 o'clock that night, and we drove all the way from the airport to the next city. We stayed in the airport for about 6 hours.
Oh.
And so the game's supposed to start at 9. We got there at midnight.
Wow.
And we got there, and the fans heard we was pulling up, and they went crazy. They were still there waiting on us.
Oh, wow.
And we gave them an excellent game.
How cool. It sounds like you love what you do.
So when you see things like that, it's like, wow, I didn't know that the Globetrotters had that type of connection with everybody.
Right.
I knew they made everybody laugh, but like going to Europe and places like that, I was kind of naive to it. But just to be part of that, and be part of the things we do, we touch lives everywhere we go. Yeah. I got an instant with a kid, an interaction I had, and the kid was suffering through an illness, and we played before the game, had fun, stopped high five, we was dancing, and I was showing him some Globetrotter moves, and he sat on our bench. He was my buddy. And after the game, the mom came to me. She was crying, and she's like, my son hadn't smiled in so long and had so much fun. And she kind of broke the news down to me what was wrong with him, and I was just shocked. Because, here, sometimes we take life for granted.
Right.
And just seeing a kid that's suffering through those things and the energy that he can give, every single day I love to get energy ever since that day, and it made an impact on me. But anyway, after that day happened, 2 days later, the kid passed away. Wow. And so just his whole dream was I wanted to meet a Harlem Globetrotter. Wow. And he met the best one.
Yeah. What a big responsibility, but it sounds like you do a very good job at what you do. I love it. Okay, but there's more to you than just basketball. I hear music is also a big part of your life.
Love music. I'm a music fanatic. I still got my 45 records. I still got my albums. I got CDs galore at home.
And you do some DJing.
And I do some DJing.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Nice.
I love it. So when I'm at home, you come to my house, you're going to hear a bunch of noise coming from my house.
Awesome. Good for you. Well, the Harlem Globetrotters are coming to Oklahoma City February 1st, and that is at 1 p.m., I think?
1 p.m.
Yeah.
Right before the Super Bowl.
There you go. It's perfect.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, that'll be a fantastic experience for a lot of people who maybe haven't seen you guys yet. It's an amazing experience. I can't wait. I think you guys are fabulous, obviously.
Thank you.
Yeah, you do very good at what you all do. You entertain, but you also play some good basketball. And this is the Harlem Globetrotter basketball.
This is it.
Dun, dun, dun.
All
right, show us some tricks. Oh, yeah.
You can do a little something with it.
Nice.
Then I give it to you.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead and get it.
He is good. You're quick. Nice.
And that's it.
That's the famous move.
That's the famous move. You want to try?
I think I'm going to mess up.
No, we're going to get it. Come on.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Put a little magic on it. And then you got to put a little love on it.
All right, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Woo! I did it.
You did.
Thank you, Hot Shot.
We're ready to sign you up.
Definitely. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.